on the next episode of Across Stage, presented by Dinomatic Influence.
Stage. From Boston, MA, it's none other than Dinomatic Influence. This is Across Stage. Do click subscribe. Now, modeling is one of the toughest careers to handle. If you don't have a tough skin, you can drop as soon as you start. One Judith from Kampala, Uganda, East Africa, has held on all these challenges. You should remember, she's Miss Africa at the Miss Elite Awards held in Egypt, year 2021, and she's now Miss Environment Africa, year 2022, held in Mumbai, India. What does that mean? She's one of Uganda's exports, and two, that adds a milestone to her career. Ladies and gentlemen, Judith Hart giving a story and speech at Kampala Serena Hotel. This is Across Stage.
And at some time we used to be at the airport, no one camera. So today we have more than 10 cameras. So njagala kutandika nga neeyanza Katonda antuusiza wendi leero okunzija India nenkomawo mu ggwanga lyange nesiina bizibu byonna neeyanza maama wange yanzaala nampa amagezi nampa n'amaanyi ag'okutagwa amaisuuli. Njagala kweyanza omukwano eyatuuka n'afuuka brother wange gwe ffe tetulina brother, so njagala kweyanza Abrahams muganda wange. Njagala kweyanza Judith had Angels. Nja kusaba edda bajje bayimirire mu bameeting baana bato naye nga baana banjagala bansapootinze. Njagala kweyanza abamawulire mwenna abalese pamusande yammwe nemuleka famire yammwe nemujja okuninda ku airport kuva saawa 7 mpaka saawa 10 nga temulina kyemunywedde temulina kyemulidde. Mwebale nnyo, mwebale okunjagala. All the media houses that supported me when I was away, the media houses that supported me when I won, and everyone else. I would love to thank Manager Apple, Brian Murrell, Abby, Richard, Serena Hotel. Sagala kwogera bingi kubanga manyi kyenabakoze musibye mulinze nkimanyi mukoye naye mwe bantu benjagala okufocusingako kubanga mu abali mu maaso gange ate nga sirina bingi bye mbakoledde. So tetugenda kulwawo, nsaba government ya Uganda mwongere okusimba emiti. April mwezi gwa, it's an earth month. And all I can ask the government is to plant as many trees as possible. Before I went to India, Nasinkana, I met a guy called Fred Mutebi. Fred Mutebi called backcloth. And backcloth eva mutuba tree. So he told me about mutuba. Mutuba tree can be kept for 100 years, and you can get actually backcloth over and over again. Whereas other trees, muzi planting, and kero muntu na deciding naztem, naye mutuba tree cannot be cut. So I asked the government to join my cause and plant more trees. So for God and my country, may God bless you all. Thank you for supporting me.
Judith, mbadde nsaba abamawulire ano babeera n'ennyontayo most of the time bayinza okubeera balina ebibuuzo basobola okubuuza. Nkimanyi abo ekituuka mu mpaka nga zino kiba kizibu okuwangula. Abamawulire bano bayinza okubaako ne bye babuuza kuwawangudde otya oba akakuttemu oba bikiwa ebityo. So bannamawulire bannange abeera n'ekibuuzo kyonna, feel free before we go into one-on-one.
Yeah, so before I give you a chance, yeah, I'll ask everybody to stay away from my private life.
True.
Yeah.
Today
kat focusing kuchena wangula for a whole continent. Africa is not a small country. It's not Uganda. But guess what? I come from a small country, so I'm the I have that title of the whole continent. So let's focus on what's coming up, what is it about, and all that. But let's not go to my private life.
Nekuwa nunua interview za tuchigeze kwa tuchewala.
Let's respect each other.
Tusigaze chine chachi, Miss Environment International. Tukimanyi she's very beautiful. You might have admired her for quite some time. Na every not to be like Tusigaze chine chachi.
Let's focus on Uganda ne title Jembalete because it's not easy to bring it home. So let's focus on
Njagala at least we are going to kubuza waniko mkono tubuli erinyalyo ne media house gyokolera buli omama nye kibuzo kyobuza bamanyi tuba tutwala media house gyokolera buli omama ni abuze
yes don't taka sante fahadi nkola ne TV director nice TV njala kubuza madam Miss wafe omuntu awulira ekigambo Miss Environment omundi ogusooka ngayagala kukinnyonnyoka.
So Miss Environment, mu Uganda obakyalo environment is the obutonde bwaffe, emiti, enyanja, ebintu ng'ebyo. Kati mu Uganda tugenda ne tufuna landslides ebuduuda. So ekyo kibeera ekyo is one of the bad things that happen around our environment. Okusala emiti, deforestation, that is also bad to the environment. So Miss Environment aba alina okuyigiriza abantu okulabirira ebyobutonde byaffe okubanga ebyobutonde bwaffe bwe bulamu bwaffe si ffe bulamu bwabwe ffe bulamu bwabwe kubanga byo bituwa all the life bwe tuba tulabidde bulungi naye kati bakugamba in 2050 enyanja amazzi gonna olwa plastic gye tusuula olwa kasoda kogula kati nga kamirota ketuyina omaze okanywa n'okakanyuga tomanya gye ka endinga oba ka lastinga forever. So bwe bugenda mu mazzi amazzi gaffe fishes tulina plastic particles zolira mu fish tetutamanyi. So that is what Miss Environment is supposed to be about. Empaka zino zibadde India and Mumbai. Oh wow. At least today I signed it off my bucket list. It was a dream come true because I always dreamt of going to India. It's beautiful culture. It's food. Oh my goodness, the spices, the kaneke balimba. It was for 2 weeks, but I've spent like a few extra days just to tour and get to know. When tambula munsi nga nyina chenyi okolayo nga kya business, I make sure bwe maliza business nfuna ka chance akategeera bwoweta wano wesanga wa bwogenda wano wesanga wa. So I stayed for a long time, but the spices, my goodness, my mama never cooked spices for me. But yes, this time I can eat all the spices in the world, but I love the food, I love the culture. Yes, it was a beautiful experience. So big shout out to Miss Environment International.
Okay. Nice TV, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi, Judith. Combs.
Thank you so much.
Ranel is my name, New Vision. This was the first edition of the project, right?
Yes, it was.
So take us through the criteria as to why it was Judith. And then what does it take for a layman to be part of this project? Now that you've brought it home, how do I be part of you so that we can spread the word together?
Okay.
Wow, good question.
So what was the criteria? First of all, I've mastered one game. In life, when the first time I became Miss Elite Africa, it was in Egypt, but twali mu COVID, mu pandemic, people didn't get to celebrate it as much as how you've celebrated this. But I've learned in life there's things that I was supposed to do at a certain age, which I missed out, but I haven't given up on my life. Sigwanga musubi oye banango lokuba lero ntuse kujina emyaka sobola kola kino ekintu. But what I mastered is I love my Africa. I'm an African woman. One thing I mastered is to represent my African beauty, my natural beauty, the clothes we wear, the culture from Africa, and this is how I managed to win, because I always come back home with Africa, and this is because I represent Africa better than anybody that is always at these beauty pageants. So that is my game, I always focus on representing my culture, representing my Uganda. This time they asked for culture wear, and I'm a big shout out to Derek Kissinger. He did my culture wear, which was a crested crane, and that was representing Uganda. So my outfits, when you look at everything, it's always been African dresses. Everybody has to run to all the expensive stores, but I go to my close friends because I would love to also buy Uganda, build Uganda. So I end up working never designer with Uganda. Sigenda maduka gebe, making sure nkola ne designer muna Uganda gwenjagala okulaga enkeera nga mulinyisize ddala kubanga mbeera nayambadde engoye mu ggwanga endala. So that is bwentyo bwe ending up. Name is Africa always, because I focus. My game plan is for Africa, and I represent it with all my hands.
Wow. Amako badde n'ekibuuzo bakikubuuliza oba omulala n'ekibuuzo Galaxy. Yeah.
Hi, Kongs Fad.
Thank you so much.
Wycliffe, Metro FM and Big Idol.
Bakukozesa nnyo Oluganda.
No, it's good, isn't it?
It's okay. Kale kakozesa Oluganda. As Judith had, I wanted to ask a question, but I have to what extent have you tried to involve the government when a project is how are you going to change the lives, especially for the people of Uganda and Africa at large?
So my dream is to see the Ugandan environment be the best, because the environment is more important. We are Ugandans. We have the biggest river in Africa, which is the River Nile. So if I sit and watch TV and hear that in 2050, we might not be able to eat fish, but we're Ugandans. We all love to go to the beach on Sundays, you know. So it worries me to see that this might happen if we don't wake up. I haven't tried to approach the government officials, but definitely when I'm trying to travel to India, to travel to Egypt to represent my country, there are different offices that I manage to walk into and present my proposal here and there, but I end up not being sponsored. But I actually would love to thank the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Today I carry a service passport, which has helped me so much for easy access, easy travel. And right now I asked the president. I would love to sit down with the president. I know everybody would love to hear the next project, but I've learned in life, every time we share our project, somebody that has more money than me ends up doing the project before I do it. But I would love to have a chance to sit down with the president and present to him my projects and my future for Uganda. Wow. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Judith. Because of time, these are the only questions you can take on. Probably one-on-one interview for those who love it. But I want to appreciate everybody who has made it a date with us. Judith, congratulating you.
Thank you so much.
It has been a long while.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.